Congratulations, you have acquired Maid Chloe. Oh, pretty Disney. Maid Chloe is... Looks like Rue growing up, huh? I was just gonna leave the Rue thing to people who caught it, but I can't. So, I'll just put her in the corner there. Alright, so let's get into it. Maid Chloe actually has the potential to be the best healer in the game. And we will get into why, so let's do it. On her 1, just like most healers, has an effect, single target, 20% chance to stun. You can soul burn it for an extra turn, costs 20 though, so the extra turn has to be, you know, one of these things, or excuse me, her 3 rather, is going to come off cooldown, but we'll get into that. You can get the stun chance to a base of 35% with skill enhances. That's up to you if you find that very important. Now her 2, this is a skill that's going to make her one of the most powerful continuous healers in this game, if not the most powerful continuous healer in the game. Maid's Cheer recovers the health of the caster and the ally with the lowest health. Amount recovered increases proportional to the caster's max health. So essentially it's a heal for her and a heal for whoever the lowest health party member you have is, and this will go off every turn passively, is the way I understand it. Now, as you see with all the skill enhances, that's bonus healing, etc., till you get down to a grand total of 50% bonus healing. Now, I don't know what the base is. We're going to have to see what the base is. Anyone who has her, if you can tell me, let me know. Otherwise, right now we'll go with the base is 50, say 50%, so you can get it to 100% of whatever percentage of her max health, who knows. And so 3, this is a skill with a 6-turn cooldown. The only skill enhance, by the way, if you notice, is a -1 turn cooldown, which is kind of weird, but not weird at the same time, because what else are you really going to do with this? So, entertains all allies with VIP treatment, granting revive and increased attack for 3 turns. This is an AoE skill, guys, that can revive and give you an attack buff for 3 turns. Now, how powerful the attack buff is, who knows? Most of them start out at 30%. But the important thing is it's AoE and it's revive, so it's a free attack buff for everybody, so she offers a little bit of offensive potency for your team there. So with her Maid's Cheer going off every turn, I'm actually going to recommend a hard build of speed along with health. Lots of health subs. And depending on who you're running her with, if you're running her with enough heroes that can increase combat readiness, or, you know, cards, artifacts, etc., you may want to consider triple health on her, because now granted, most people you're going to get speed health, but triple health because her passive heal is going to scale with health, and that is going to be super strong. Now, as far as which skills to upgrade, I mean, seriously, guys, seriously, get the healing. Get the healing, then get the turn cooldown when you can get it, to make that a 5-turn, because when this becomes a 5-turn cooldown, attack buff is going to be up 3 turns, and you could, I don't know, you could even sneak in like Elsin or somebody to cover the other defense buff and attack buff for the other 2 turns, since his is on a 6-turn / 5-turn cooldown now. But honestly, you probably don't even need them. Now, as far as what you are going to want to run with her, I mean, is there any doubt what I'm going to say? You guys should know by now, although I am going to make a secondary recommendation, but clearly the fucking Rod of Amaryllis, guys, that's going to buff her passive healing even more. Because now the only issue with this though is she only has 1 non-attack skill technically, because her 2 is a passive, so this isn't as effective as normal, but it will help with her turn, the turns that you have with her, that you are going to be doing the resurrection, but that's only 1 thing out of 2, so honestly this isn't the best for her at the moment. So there's a couple of ways you can go with her if you want. If you want to do this one, this is probably going to be the number 1. Increase the effect of all healing received by an ally by 20%, up to 40%, does not stack with artifacts or overlap artifacts of same effect, but the ShowtimeDr staff's actually going to probably be the number 1 relic on her. But if you don't have that for whatever reason, they just released the new Celestine. Use the ally with the lowest percentage of max health by 8% when using a basic skill. That includes her attack. So that would essentially make it so that her attack now becomes a potent heal as well. So if you happen to get this card, this is also an excellent card to get on her, because 5 out of her 6 turns, unless you have cooldown reduction, or 4 out of her 5 turns are going to be spent doing her basic attack, her basic stun attack. Now, another candidate I will throw in the mix. You can also go for the Wondrous Potion. The Wondrous Potion, that's going to give her 50% chance to dispel 1 debuff up to 100 the more you upgraded at the beginning of the turn. Depending on what you're fighting, if you need some dispel, this will provide a little bit for you. That's actually what I use on my Acades right now, because that's the best healing card I got, unfortunately. So, and that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, she's not a hard hero to play or build. She does a lot of passive stuff for you guys. And should be very easy to fit into your team setup once you get her built properly. So if you got her, you know, let me know what you're thinking. Maybe you're doing something different. Maybe there's something I missed. Give me a heads up. Give me a shout out. Let me know, and I will potentially cover it if my error was grievous enough. If not, then I'll just put a comment or something. But this character is really strong, guys. So if you got her, congratulations. I'll catch you on the next rapid build guide. Peace out.